All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rechak, Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, whom I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to all you sincere arguing, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And I want to go into this video, going into, Eve, okay, telling the truth about the nature of women, okay, and the scriptures. All right, the Holy Bible also goes into the truth about women, man. All right, as you see, you look out, through you look out throughout the world, especially here in America, with these Babylonian women, man. People, especially men, especially the Israelite man, is waking up to this truth. All right, waking up to the fact that the women of the women of his nation are demons, man. All right, are wicked and evil. Okay, and this is why the elders and the apostles, okay, say the things that they say about these women. All right, saying saying it's better to wait till the kingdom. Don't deal with these women like that. Okay, stay away from them. All right, focus on Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, because these women are a lot of these women, man. Okay, are wicked, man. They're evil. Okay, they're demonic. Okay, they're going to the left. Okay, let's go ahead and play this video.
Okay, so this is something that I honestly been pondering on actually for a few years now. I remember what the Bible said about women and like the evil spirit, what the Bible says about the Jezebel spirit, and things I see that women do, things I know and heard that women do. The paternity issue, how these women lay next to a man for years, looking a kid in the eyes for years, knowing there's no relation. How good men get stomped out, how kids are just used for a check. I've come to the conclusion.
All right, really quickly. You just had one Future. All right, Future is a rapper. He just had one of his baby mamas name their children Check Baby. All right, so she's telling them with the truth.
And I think women are just pure evil. Like, I really think women are just pure evil. Women are naturally evil beings, I believe. And only a woman who's honest about our natural nature of being deceptive can change it. Like, for example, I know that naturally there's a selfish, gimme, 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 I want that type of way about me. So, about people, period, but especially women. So if you can't be honest and say that that's in there, then you can't deal with it and address it. And so I've noticed that the women who say they're the dopest, they're the this, they're the that, are usually the worst, because you have to acknowledge the beast in you in order to tame it. And so I really just think most women are natural evil, period. I just think they're evil. And not even just how they deal with men and kids makes them evil, but how they deal with each other. Women are so jealous, deceptive, conniving. Like, you can just feel the evil when you are in the presence of certain women. You can walk in a room and you just feel the daggers. You just feel that demonic spirit. Women are evil. I don't care what nobody say. Women are untrustworthy, deceitful, demonic beings. I said what I said.
All right, and she's absolutely correct. Okay, these women are demonic, man. Okay, they're demons. All right, if they're not operating in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, that includes your woman. You know, she's a demon, man. All right, she's operating on the left hand, and this is what Eve did. You know, when you really read and analyze what Eve did in the garden, she went to the left hand. Okay, she went to Satan. Okay, she went to that sorcery that the serpent gave to her. All right, Ecclesiasticus 25:16, and it reads, I had rather dwell with the lion and the dragon than to keep house with the wicked woman." All right, so a lion and a dragon are very, very ferocious beasts. Okay, very, very ferocious beasts that can destroy and kill you. All right, but he's saying, well, I rather dwell with these two beasts than with the wicked woman, man, because these women are worse than flesh eating beasts, man. That they devour souls. All right, literally, man. These women use witchcraft. They use all sorts of type sorcery. All right, spirit cooking. You know, love potions that these demonic women conjure up. You know, using their period blood to make different potions to trap men. Okay, these women are evil, man. Ecclesiasticus 25:17, and it reads, "The wickedness of a woman changeth her face." All right, and this is what she was talking about. You can walk into a room and you can feel and see the evil on these women. All right, you actually know what I'm talking about, man. All right, if you're operating in the spirit, man. All right, you walk into a room and it's a room full of women, man. You can certain women you know which ones are witches. Okay, literal witches, man. You know the spirit will give you that discernment, man, to see what woman is operating in witchcraft. All right, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. All right, you see a lot of these women, man. Their countenance is dark. All right, it's evil. You know, it's demonic. Okay, that's why hey, when I'm out and about, I try to keep my interactions okay with women in general to a minimum, man. Especially the so-called black woman. All right, which is she takes the cake. All right, Eve is evil and demonic as all hell, man. Ecclesiasticus 25:18, it reads, "Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly." All right, this is why men be crashing out. You know, all these men on TikTok and YouTube crashing out because of a wicked ass, evil, demonic woman. All right, even though the scriptures tell you whether the portion, a wicked woman is given to a portion as a wicked man. All right, but nevertheless, these women are demonic, man. All right, and it's best to stay away from them, to the best of your ability. It's best to focus on the scriptures and focus on the truth in the Lord. All right, wait, until the Lord sets up a righteous kingdom. Ecclesiasticus 25:19, it reads, "All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman." Okay, all wickedness, man. All right, and that's what this Eve is. All right, it's like it. And that's what this Eve is going into. All right, in the video, man, women are pure evil. All right, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Okay, and this is why you see a lot of women getting judged in these last seconds of the last days in horrific ways, all right, because the portion of a sinner is falling upon them. All right, a lot of these women commit adultery day in and day out. All right, they lying, stealing, and cheating. towards their husbands. Okay, that's wicked, man. You go out and lay with another man and bring another seed and act as if that seed is her husband's. Okay, for 20 plus years, and then the husband finds out that the kid ain't his. That's wicked, man. All right, that's wicked as shit, man. Okay, but you got these women doing that. Ecclesiasticus 25:20, and it reads, "As the climbing up a sandy hill, it is to the feet of the age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man." All right, just constantly complaining, man. All right, constantly, and that's constantly nagging. That's what these women do. Ecclesiasticus 25:21, and stumble not at the beauty of a woman. All right, this is where a lot of men get caught up. They see the fat behind, they see the titties, the nice face, the sweet words. Okay, this is where a lot of men stumble and desire her not for pleasure, man. You can't always be thinking with your rod. Okay. Ecclesiasticus 25:22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. All right. And that's these modern women, man. All right. You can't even go home to them. All right. See a lot of men, I work, I work with a lot of men who would stay long hours. All right, wouldn't want to go home because of a woman like this. Ecclesiasticus 25:23, and it reads, "A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart." All right, these these women be having these men crashing out, bro. Okay, a wounded heart is your heart is your mind. Okay, these men are mentally destroyed by these women, man. All right, like you got this whole thing with I forgot this chick Taylor. All right, that's divorcing her husband. Okay, and she getting everything, man. She's walking away with 10 mil, Mercedes Sprinter Benz, and he still got to pay her eight G's a month. You don't think that's gonna wound his heart, his mind? And a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. This is why you see a lot of men through. All right, you see a lot of men through, man. Okay, they don't want to do nothing. They depressed. They don't want to get up. They have no drive because more than likely 9 times out of 10 they dealing with a wicked ass woman, man. Right? See a lot of these men going, smoking them cigarettes back to back, just looking through, man. Because 9 times out of 10 they dealing with a wicked ass woman. All right? These women will take your soul, man. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this. Proverbs 31:1. And it reads, "The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him." All right, so this is mother speaking to him. All right, another woman. Proverbs 31:2. "What, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows." Proverbs 31:3. And it reads, "Give not thy strength unto women." All right, your soul, man. And this is what these women be on the prowl for is to take men's souls. Okay, and you allow them, they'll do it. Nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Okay, see, you watch a lot of movies, man. You see a lot of kings get destroyed by following and giving their strength to women. All right, we ain't supposed to be doing that, man. With men in this truth, you ain't supposed to be giving your soul and all your time to these damn women. All right, that's gonna take you out the truth quick, fast, in a hurry. All right, we'll finish off here something quick. All right, 1 Timothy 5:15, and we'll get it in the New Living Translation, and it reads, "For I'm afraid that some of them, have already gone astray and now follow Satan. Okay, who was Timothy speaking about? He was speaking about women. Okay, these women follow Satan, bro. All right, I can, speaking to myself as well, man. I can gotta understand, man. When you're dealing with these women, okay, you can't be naive. You can't be naive, man. You can't think your woman is a some sort of she don't do nothing wrong. She's a saint, man. The scriptures say, "Marvel not if she trespass against thee." All right, these women are evil, man. They wicked. You think your woman being faithful to you, and you the man? You out your mind. Okay, you don't understand who you're dealing with. All right, when it comes to these women, let's read that again. For I'm afraid that some of them have already gone astray. All right. Though your woman is she eventually she's gonna go astray if the Lord ain't really truly dealing with her. All right. What I mean by that is that the Lord is putting the spirit on her to obey and do right by you. She's going to go astray and now follow Satan. She's gonna go after Satan. She's gonna go after the left hand. All right. These women are naturally drawn to evil, man, to wickedness. Okay. But with that, we'll close the lesson out. Lord willing, it was edifying. Till next time, Shalom.